Most of you are good in forex trading, and of course I believe most of you are profitable, right? But you have not realized that you're profitable. The reason why you've not realized you're profitable is because you're trading a small account, right? Trading a small account, that means you will never practice good risk management. And guys, in forex market, guys, risk management is very key. That's a very important thing. Once you master risk management, guys, everything is going to make sense, right? So you need to get good amount of trading capital. And guys, if you can't have access to big or large accounts, guys, we have pro forms, we have FundedNext, right? So today I just want to show you how you guys can pass FundedNext with these simple steps. So for instance, let's just go to FundedNext and show you something. So right here, on to FundedNext, we have Stellar account, we have Stellar Light account, we have Evaluation account, and of course we have Express funding, right? So I do recommend, guys, you start small, grow slowly by slowly until you can get the max, which is $200,000 account, right? So for instance, we have this plan for $6,000 account goes for $1,500, of course. And let's just compare that with Stellar Light. Stellar Light has $5,000 account, which goes for $32. So usually I do, start with Stellar Light 32 because I believe most people can afford $32, right? So once you get this plan, once you purchase this Stellar Light account, this is what is required of you. On phase 1, you need to pass, or you need to get at least 8%. Phase 2, you need to get 4%. That is when you get a live account, right? So this is it. I'm going to show you how we can easily achieve 8% on phase 1 and easily achieve 4% on phase 2 to get funded, right? So this is it. We're not going to trade each and every setup we see, right? Because we're going to stick to our edge, guys, right? You need to have an edge when it comes to forex market, guys. What do I mean an edge? Let's just say look for that system that works for you. Remember that good trade that you had, right, last week, the good trade that you had yesterday, the good trade that you had, last month. Remember that trade. Remember how you executed that trade. Now, that is the only system you should be using. If you don't see that system in the market, don't take any trade. Let's say, for instance, I'm using a candlestick pattern. Oh, I'm using Marubuzu. Yes, the market has done this, and if I don't see that one candlestick, guys, I'm not going to take that trade, right? So that's the discipline. No matter what, even if you see the price or market going towards your anticipated direction, leave that trade, let it go, right? Because to my knowledge, I understand that the market will always come back, or the market will always reward those who are patient, right? So this is it. We're going to target at least 3%, right? So for instance, we have a good trade on odd card. Let's just say odd card, and let's just say we have our entry around here, right there. So our stop loss basically should be below this low right there. So if that is like 12 pips, that means don't be greedy, guys. We just have to do the multiplication. 12 times 3, that is 36, right? So we're only going to target 36 pips. 36 pips, let's just have it probably around this level, around that, yeah. So 36 pips, that is 3%, right? So 3% on this Stellar Light account, that means we should be up, I think, $150, right? So we only left with 5%. So that means we don't trade again. Wait for a good opportunity. Even if it takes weeks, guys, even if it takes months, wait for that opportunity. Repeat the same thing. Oh, I'm using this candlestick pattern. Okay, I've seen my Marubuzu candlestick. Once again, open your position. Let's just do this once again. For instance, oh, I saw my candlestick right here. And then let's just say let's just have it right here. I saw my candlestick right there, and my stop loss, of course, below right there. So my stop loss, let's just say that was 15 pips, right? So 15 pips, I should be targeting 45 pips, right? 15 times 3, we are targeting 1:3, 1 times 3, right? Then we see, oh, I lost that trade. So how much did I lose? I only lost 1%, right? So that means, yes, remember our first trade we was up 3%. That means right now we still down 1%, so we back at 2%, right? No problem. We don't trade. Wait for a good setup. Once again, once you catch that your setup, let's just have it right there. Have your stop loss, for instance, have it maybe around that level. So that's like 20 pips. So 20 times 3 should be 6, right? 60. So let's just have it. Our take profit should be 60 pips. Let's just have it maybe around that level. So this is it. Remember, don't trail, guys. My advice is usually don't trail. Once you have your edge, don't trail your stop loss. I don't take partial because I will be interfering with my risk to reward management, right? So if this next trade turns out to be a win, how many percent? We up 3%. So 3 plus the 2 that we was up, we up 5%. So that means we only left with 3%. One good trade, guys, to pass phase 1, right? Let's just go. We up 5%. Let's just say, for instance, our next trade was this level right here. We had that, and our stop loss, let's just say our stop loss was 15 pips, or yeah, let's just have it maybe 15 pips, guys. Yep, 15 pips right there. So that means our next our take profit should be 45 pips, right? So bring it right there, 45, sorry. So you see, this one turns to be a loss. How much did we lose? We only lost 1%. That means we only left with 4%. We are still in profit. Remember, we've had how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are 4 trades, and 2 of them are loss, right? So we're back at 4%. Remember, we was up 5% because this is 3% win. 3% win, 6%, right? Minus 1, we back at 5%. Minus another 1, we are back 4%, right? The next trade turns out to be this, for instance. Have your stop loss right there, maybe 12 pips times 3, that should be 36. Have it maybe around that level right there. So that's a win, 3%. So 3 plus 4%, we up 7%. 1% to go to pass our phase 1, right? We do the same. Let's just say right here we have maybe our entry confirmation. Make sure you only trade your A. This is just example, right? I'm just showing what risk management is, how effective risk management is, right? So the next trade maybe is that level. We reached 12%. That means our take profit should be around 36 pips, around that level right there, probably. Let's just have it maybe right there. So what happened next? That was a loss. How many percent did we lose? We only lost 1%. So from 7, we're back at 6%. Guess what? Wait for an opportunity. Let's just say, for instance, we have an entry opportunity right there. Had our stop loss right there, maybe 11 pips. So our take profit should be 3 times 11, 33, right? So around that level. So that's a win. That's how many percent? 3%. So 3 plus 6%, 9%. We just passed phase 1. Guess what? Phase 2, we should be making 4%, right? So look for 2 trades, right? First trades, let's just say first trade was this. Let's start with the loss, for instance. Yeah, let's start with the loss. Our first trade, let's just look for a loss. Let's just say our first entry was that level right there. So we risk 14 pips, and of course 14 times 3, we should be having around 42 pips as our take profit. Let's just have that right there. So we lost phase 1, we down 1%. Yeah, our first trade on phase 1 is 1%. Okay, no problem. Wait for the market to do its thing. Let's say, oh, the next trade, the market gives us our edge. Have it right there. We reached 20%. Of course, we should be making a 60%. What happened? The market took us out. So right now we're down 2%. What's happening? What's happening? Is my edge not working? We're not going to change a thing. Just wait for our edge. Wait for our setup. Then the next trade comes in right here. For instance, let's just say we had maybe 18 pips stop loss, and that means our take profit 18 times 3. That means, I think that's like 54 pips right there. Let's just have it right there. How many percent win? 3%. How many pips did, how many points, or how many percent did we lose? We lost 2%, and now we won 3%, right? So that means we up 1%, guys. We are no more in a drawdown. 1%. Look for the next trade once again. If you get a win, another 3%, 4%. We up 4%. Phase 2 done, right? Only sticking to that. Stick to that risk management. Stick to your edge. Stick to that system, guys. If you don't see setup, guys, don't take that trade. That is what I do preach in my community, guys. I was that guy who always come to the market every day, look for opportunity. If I don't see, I'm forcing that trade. I must trade every day, until I realize, yo, I'm losing so much. Let me stick to my edge, guys. Even if it takes 4 weeks without seeing my edge, I'm not going to take that trade. Because why? I'm waiting for my setup, waiting for my edge, and once I see that edge, no hesitation. And once I open my position, guys, I'm not trailing my stop loss, I'm not taking partial, because the moment I do that, that is when I'm going to interfere with my trade. Look at this, for instance. Oh, the market went to our favor right here, for instance. That was around 25 pips. Yes, we are risking 18 pips. So, oh, guess what? Yo, let's move our stop loss to break even. Let's take partial. Then what did price do? Price comes back to our entry level, takes us out, does this, then goes to your anticipated direction. It's so painful. So we're not going to practice risk management, right? So if you want to join FundedNext, guys, link is in the description box below, because guys, you really need to get funded. I know most of you are profitable, but you have not yet realized because not having a good risk management, guys. I hope this video helps you out, guys. So check out FundedNext, link in the description box below, and adios, amigos. Peace.